Hello guys, we had very easy question today on Leetcode. That is finding mode in binary search tree. Now you know what is mode. We have read all this. Mode is finding the most frequent occurred element in the array or any given set. So they had given you one tree, and you have to find mode, and that tree is binary search tree. Also, it can contain duplicates. Obviously, if it contains duplicates, then we can have their frequency more than one. Yeah, that is sure. So how to do this? I know that you would get definitely you would have got the intuition. For tree questions, first we have to identify what traversal we can do, what kind of traversal, and in this question we can do any kind of traversal, whether it is pre-order, post-order, or in order, any kind of because every any traversal will work here. So what our idea is, let's just go and let's demonstrate. Let's say I am preferring here in order, and you can do any of the order. Let's say in order, post order or pre order. That's your wish, and it will work same. So first, what how in order works? That is left N and R. I think you should know this. So first we visit this node, so it will redirect to left to its left one. Then we visit this, it will redirect to its left. Now there is no left to it, so it will visit it. So first node we will visit in this whole tree should be this one, and then it returns to its original place where it comes from. So it has visited its left part, so now it's done to visit itself. Now it will visit this, the second node will be this, then it will redirect to left, then to its right. Now right doesn't have its left either, nor it is right, so it will visit it and then return. Now it will say, oh, I have also visited, so it will return its itself too, so it will go to the original one. Now what it will say that, oh, I have visited all my left part. Now what, now it's my turn to visit myself, so it will visit itself, then it will go to right since it has completed its whole left part. Now what does first right one says, let me visit my left part. No, it doesn't have. So what it will do, it will visit itself, then it will redirect to its right part. Now coming to this node, it goes to left part but it doesn't find anything, so it visits itself, then it goes to right part, it doesn't find anything, it returns, then it also returns, then it also finds that, hey, I have done whole of my left part, myself too, and the right part, so it returns to the main part and the program executes. So in this way you can perform in order. And how to keep the count of each of the values. So I know that you have heard of map. We have heard of map in C++ and a hash map in Java. So we are using this, and we are passing map in every call of Inorder, and this map should be passed with reference. I am focusing on this reference because if you pass without reference, then map will create its copies and it will not make an exact count of it, and you will find your wrong answers. Now let's just code it up. The code would not be too much tough, so let's start with first creating our map. So I'll name map with MP, you can name it anything. Now I'll call one function which I have not created yet, and I'll pass my root and also map to it, and I'll create one function which I called earlier, and that should be void of, because we don't have to return anything, we just need to traverse the whole tree. And passing my map, also make sure you are passing with the reference which I did here. Now what should be the first condition? The first condition should be if root equals to null. If it is null, then we do not have to go further. we have to return from here. Checking its left part, since we are performing the in order, I'll check it that if it exists. Now if it exists, then it'll go inside of it, and I'll call it further. Hey, call your left part. It will call its left part, pass map, and then done. Now it will complete this part, and then it comes out of it. Now, so assuming that it has done its own left part, now coming to itself, now we are visiting it. Now how to insert elements in map? We do not need to do extra, we just have to pass this root value plus plus. So if it exists earlier, so it will increment it. If it doesn't, so it assumes that its frequency is 0, and it itself insert and assign its value to 1. Okay, that's good. Now this is the visited part. Now it comes to right part. We have to also visit the right part, further calling its right. Now you can see this, I'm checking this part because there are some cases where right doesn't exist, and if we call it, then there might be a problem, runtime error. So to avoid it, I'm doing this. Now this function is completed, this whole function is completed. We'll get our answer in the map itself. Now the task is not completed yet, we have to find the maximum element. There might be any STL function to find the maximum in map, but I'm not just preferring this to cram this whole thing. I'll just do it by my way, like I just assign mx to 0, find and iterate over the whole map rather. Now check if x dot second, what does x dot second stores? It stores the frequency of an element. So if it is greater than mx, then I'll update the mx. And also they have given you that there might be more than one mode, like there are several elements which are having the same frequency, and that frequency is highest. So we have to return the whole vector here. Just make sure that here we have to return a vector. Its return type is vector. So yeah, we have to first of all find the maximum frequency. What is the maximum frequency? And this thing will find you the maximum frequency. Now we have to create a vector, since we have to return it, and I'll name it answer. Now I'm again traversing the whole map, and this time I know what is the max value. I just have to find that if x dot second is equals to max, I just have to find whether the element frequency is equals to max or not. If it is, then I'll just simply push it to the answer vector. And what I will push, I'll push x dot first, the element's value, not its frequency. Now this code goes, it's completed. I have to just return my answer, and I think this will run fine, and I think you will also get this. Let's just give a run to find whether there is any problem or not. Yeah, it is running fine. Let's just give it a submit, hoping that it will run fine. Yeah, it is running fine. Do like the channel and subscribe the channel. Thank you.